Hello, my name's Chad Baker, and with me I've got Andy Sulak from LE Software. And today we're going to quickly cover a question we get quite often, which is where should I put my Microsoft Outlook PST data? So let me kind of show you what we mean of the two options that are available. So this is my Outlook client, and up here we have my primary mailbox. And then down here we have the online archive. So they're really kind of two separate mailboxes within Microsoft Outlook.
All right. So if we break it down a little bit further, what are some of the reasons that we'd want to put data in the primary mailbox?
Yeah, so the primary mailbox is what most users are used to. That's what they've been organizing their data. Um, it has faster response and searching because it's using an OST synchronization file, and it's a putting it all in one place within the mailbox gives you kind of a simple hierarchical structure for you to kind of look through your data to try to find something. And then lastly, it's also easier to access all of that data across multiple devices. Might be mobile, or it might be another computer. It's easier if it's all within the mailbox.
Okay. Okay. So then on the other side of that is what are advantages of putting data in the online archive?
So the biggest advantage to putting it in the online archive is you get quote unquote unlimited space.
Mhm.
um, which means so like with the primary mailbox, the big concern about putting a lot of data in there is that you have a quota. That quota might be 50 gigs, it might be 100 gigs, and you're trying not to push users over that because you don't want to stop them from sending mail, ultimately receiving mail. So putting it on the online archive gives you that data outside of that quota. However, when we're doing migrations, we have a quota protection feature that kind of stops the migration if it sees that the data is going to push you over your quota. And then it kind of reports on that. So, what we're hearing from customers is that the majority, like 97% of the data coming in from PSTs, does not push people over their quota. So,
Mm.
really, you're talking about the 3% of people for the archive.
Okay. So really, so it's a concern, but not nearly as much as most organizations think it might be from
Correct.
from what we've experienced. Yeah. So then continuing on with that, so the impact of migration when we're going to, migrate that data into the archive, what are the, what are the big, hot topics with that?
Yeah, so I'll do a quick migration
Hmm.
test to kind of show the differences between migrating to the primary mailbox or the archive. So we've got a PST with 220 items in it. And I'm just going to copy that over here to this imported PSTs folder. And you can see here the processing bar is already gone.
Oh, yep.
Yep, pretty
It
quick.
was there and gone about three
Yep.
seconds.
And then do the exact same thing over here to the online archive. And processing's maybe starting.
Definitely well over 3 seconds right as
Yes,
of
yeah,
right
you
now.
can see the
Okay.
the bar is barely moving there.
Yeah.
So the problem you have with the that people would see just using the Outlook client versus using the mailbox versus the online archive, mainly because of that OST synchronization, is the same problem you're going to have with migration.
Mhm.
So if you're going to be migrating direct to the online archive, you have to deal with the internet. So you got higher latency, drop packets, that type of thing. Um, so the kind of the best way is probably to migrate everything to the mailbox, to the primary mailbox, and then if somebody wants to get that data into the online archive, what we recommend doing is to apply a policy. Now that policy can be a full mailbox policy, which anybody can do within Exchange Online. You can just set a policy and that migrates all your data to the online archive. Or the other option is you can just tag certain folders with the policy, which allows you to set, like say, move everything to the online archive after one day. And within PST Migrator, we've actually got a feature that allows you to set that while the data is being migrated. So it will actually
Mhm.
tag the data and say, set this specific policy to move it to the online archive. And then that way you get the best of both worlds of faster migration to the mailbox. And then you get your data in the online archive.
Oh, awesome. All right. Well, thanks for showing that to us, Chad. And if you have any questions or just curious about migrating data, please reach out to us at laesoftware.com or Chad at laesoftware.com or myself, Andy, at laesoftware.com. Thanks.
Thank you.